He doesn't have a really high level. He wants to listen. Okay? So the idea is you don't feel pressured to speak. We'll get in groups in some moments and do things together, but the idea is that you're relaxed. Okay? Es hacer la misma cosa una y otra vez y esperar resultados diferentes. This is Albert Einstein. So I'm the managing director of a company that works to help professionals learn English, yeah? So we go to companies and we often find that the companies want to continue doing things the same way. And when we say, well, no, we think you should do it, oh, no, we've always done it this way. So many students have been trying to learn English or German or Russian or whatever for many years, and they are very frustrated. There's a failure, no? Un fracaso. When I say fracaso, though, I mean failure as in, I want to reach this level, but I can't. So people do the same thing over and over. They go to an academy, they sign up, they go once a week, maybe never, 5 times, 4 times, okay? So I want to talk about how to do it differently. Now, this is a video that we watched last time. I just want to watch it quickly.
Let's talk about manias. The world has a new mania, a mania for learning English. Listen as Chinese students practice their English by screaming it.
Change my life! I don't want to let my parents down. I don't ever want to let my country down. Most importantly, I don't want to let myself down.
How many people are trying to learn English worldwide? 2 billion of them. By this year, China will become the world's largest English-speaking country.
Perfect English. I want to change my life.
So is English mania good or bad? Is English a tsunami washing away other languages? Not likely. English is the world's second language.
Your native language is your life, but with English you can become part of a wider conversation, a global conversation about global problems, like climate change or poverty or hunger or disease. The world has other universal languages. Mathematics is the language of science. Music is the language of emotions. And now English is becoming the language of problem solving, not because America is pushing it, but because the world is pulling it. So English mania is a turning point. Like the harnessing of electricity in our cities or the fall of the Berlin Wall, English represents hope for a better future. A future where the world has a common language to solve its common problems. Thank you very much.
¿Qué porcentaje has entendido más o menos de esto? 60%. Do I hear 70%? 80?
19.
See, some of you have seen this, and imagine if we watch that 5 or 6 times. Okay, so this is the problem with listening. Sometimes we only try once and we get frustrated. Any questions about vocabulary or no? Yes?
Let down.
Pardon?
Let down.
To let someone down is to disappoint someone. Don't let your parents down because you did something they don't like. Listen, I think you're both right. I mean, one of the things that I've noticed is that it's true. If to learn a language, there has to be some interior motivation.
Yeah.
If your parents are telling you to learn English, that's probably not enough.
Mm.
If your parents are learning English
Mm.
and they tell you to learn English, that's different. Because remember, my father used to say to me, don't do as I do as I say. We have many cases in Ziggurat of people, managers, who began to study English, and then their children were studying English, and the wife, and families that are studying English together, and it's working. It's true what you're saying. It's true that the system is not very good. It's improving. But I think, in a way, there's a tendency in this country and many places to blame other people for the problem. Most people try to learn English by going to an academy. Okay? When I say academy, I'm not talking about Ziggurat. We're not an academy because you understand something, but trying to understand and failing is not motivating. Okay? But you have to get past the failure to succeed. So what you have to do is fail really fast. Hay que fracasar más rápidamente. Si fracasas una vez al mes with your wife, watching Anatomy of Grey.
The problem.
You see, he blames his wife. Spanish people blame others.
It's not English, it's the wife. The problem.
27 years.
All right. You have to systematize your learning. Most of us don't have a system. We just kind of, oh, I'm trying to learn English, and now I'm in an academy, and I'm going to go to the TalkAbout event, and now I'm going to Callan, and now I'm going to Ziggurat, and but you have to have a program. Remember that you're responsible. You have to create a process, and don't blame Rajoy.